Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial. Today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make a zigzag candy cuff. This, like a lot of my other videos, will be a complete step-by-step guide on how to make one of these. Let's go ahead and move on to the materials. Nothing crazy today. We're going to need 28 inches of a 1mm stretch string and around 98 pony beads. Now, for the stretch string, I always recommend that you do use a cloth elastic stretch string, just because it holds its shape a little bit better and it won't dry rot as fast. But if all you have is plastic string, then that's a-okay. You are more than welcome to use it. All right, now for this, I did just take a random amount of string. I'm not measuring, but I did measure for these two. Now for candy cuffs, I normally don't like to tell you guys how much you're going to need because everyone's wrist is different. But you guys always really insist that I say the amount anyways, even though we might not use the same amount of materials. So regardless, if you are following along with me exactly, those are the materials that you are going to need. All right, now we are going to first build up a candy single. I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 beads of any color. I'm going to use these fun little rainbow sparkly beads that I just got. We'll add them onto our string, and then we're going to add 1 bead of another color onto our string. And we are going to continue this pattern until it feels comfortable around our wrist, just like a normal candy single. When I'm making these, I like to stop when I've reached 8 of these beads. So we're gonna go ahead and get started by filling up the rest of our pattern. Right, I'm coming close to completing my pattern here. I'm just gonna go ahead and add on my last bead. So for me, it'll be that black bead. And I have completed a comfortable candy single for myself. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, tie this off just like a candy single. And I'm gonna give this about 3 or 4 ties. And remember, if you are using plastic string, you're gonna give this a few more ties than I am. I normally recommend about 5 or 6 ties. I'm going to only cut off my tiny tail and I'll set that aside. Now we are going to start building up this part here. So these little triangles in the middle. So the way that we are going to do that is we're going to place 5 beads onto our string. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of my rainbow sparkles. I'm going to add another one of my black beads and then 2 more of my rainbow sparkles. And these can be any color, any middle bead that you want. I'm just sticking with this color combination. Now we are going to take our string and we need to weave it over into this next bead. So that would, for me, would be black. So direction is important here. We want to make sure that when we take our string, it's in between a black bead and a regular bead. So in between these two. When we take our string, if it goes over top of the black bead like this is not the direction that we want to go in. We want our string to be going in this direction over to one of our clear beads. Now I have my 5 beads on and I'm going to take my string and I am just going to weave it through this single black bead here. So whatever that middle color you have going on, we're only going to be weaving through that one and we are going to pull. And we want to make sure that we're pulling tight. We don't want to pull too tight because then it'll lose its stretch. We want to make sure that we're finding that really good middle ground of pulling it so that way it keeps that triangle shape. Because if we don't pull it and we leave it like this, it's not going to hold its shape, right? And I'm going to continue this going all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and add on 2 beads of my first color, my middle color, and then 2 more beads of the other color. And once again, I'm going to jump over to this next middle bead here. So for me, it's that black bead. I'm going to take my string and going in the same direction our string is sticking out of, I'm just going to weave it through only that black bead and I'm going to pull. So we're going to go ahead and continue this going down. So I'm going to go ahead and add on my 5 beads again. And then going in the direction my string is sticking out of. I'm going to weave over into this next bead here, and I'm going to pull, making sure I'm pulling tight enough so that way we hold those little triangle shapes. Let's go ahead and add on our 5 beads again. And with my 5 beads added onto my string, I'm going to weave over into the next black bead or middle bead, and I'm going to pull. We're going to go ahead and do this again. So add your 5 beads on. And when you have your 5 beads on, we're going to weave over to the next black or middle bead, whatever you have going on, and we're going to pull it. We're going to go ahead and do this again. So add on your 5 beads. And we're going to jump over to that middle bead again and pull. Go ahead and add on your 5 beads again. And when you have your 5 beads on, we're going to weave over to the next black bead or middle bead. Okay, so we have now come to the last section where we need to add our points. Now we also need to step up for a next row, and I'll show you how to do that. We're going to do exactly what we have been doing. I'm going to go ahead and add on those 5 beads, nothing different here. And when your 5 beads are added on, we're still going to weave over into this bead here. So our last one on this row, and we're going to just weave through that one, only that one for now. And now we have this completed, our little spikes or triangles or whatever you want to call them. Now to step up our next row, I need my string to be sticking out of this black bead here. So the way that I'm going to do that, I need to take my string and I need to weave it up through beads number 1, 2, and 3, going in this direction. So I'm going to take my string, I'm going to weave through bead number 1 and pull, going over into bead number 2 and pull, and finally up through bead number 3 and pull. Now we just need to go ahead and close it off. So again, you can use any color that you'd like. For me, I'm just going to stick with my rainbow sparkles. I'm going to add 3 onto my string, and I'm going to take my 3 beads. I'm going to go ahead and weave over to this next point right next to us, and I'm going to pull. And once again, making sure that we pull tightly so that way our beads can start standing up like this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add on 3 more beads onto my string. And I'm going to weave over into my next point. Now at this point, as you're pulling your string, your cuff should start to stand up like this. Now if your cuff is not starting to stand up, then that is your indicator that we did not pull our points tight enough. And what I would recommend is going back and retightening up these points. Now you don't have to start over. What you'll simply do is just take the string and pull it just like this all the way towards the end, and that will start to tighten up all of this again. Now with that being said, we're going to go ahead and add on my 3 beads, and I'm going to weave over into the next point and pull. Going to go ahead and add on 3 more beads onto my string, and I'm going to weave over into the next point and pull. Going to go ahead and add on 3 beads onto my string, and I'm going to weave over into the next point and pull. Adding on my 3 beads and weaving over to the next black bead or point that is standing up, and I'm going to pull. Adding 3 beads onto my string, and I'm going to jump over to the next point and pull. And we're coming up on the last part. I'm going to go ahead and add on 3 beads onto my string, just like how we have been. And I'm going to jump over and weave right on over into that black bead standing up, and I'm going to pull. And this, my friends, is how you create a 1-layer zigzag cuff. Now, to tie this off, do you see there's kind of like a loop of string right here when I pull my beads to the side? I need to take my string and go right underneath that little loop of string. So I'm going to take my string underneath and pull it right in between that sparkle and that black bead. And this is going to make a bigger loop. I'm going to take my tail, pull it through that loop, and I'm going to tie it tight. And we'll do this about 3 or 4 more times. Remember, my plastic elastic users, you're going to want to do about 5 or 6 ties. All right, now when you have everything tied off, you're just gonna go ahead and take your scissors and cut off that larger tail. And ta-da, you have your own zigzag candy cuff. These things are really, really fun, and I've only just now started making these. I didn't even really know that these existed until recently. So I knew I had to drop by and make a little tutorial for you guys. Alrighty, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helping anyone who is looking to learn on how to make one of these zigzag candy cuffs. If you guys have any comments, questions, or feedback, please leave them in the comment section below. Your feedback really does help this channel grow. I'm also going to put my email up here on screen. Sometimes you guys like to email me the things you make when making my tutorials, and I like to put them at the end card of the video. Alrighty, my friends, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye!